On the Health Watch tonight, a catastrophe that's fixed with medical intervention. But there's a lesson about bravery, gratitude, and giving back.
And health reporter Stephanie Stahl is here now with the story.
This is an amazing story, you guys. You know, this is about a Philadelphia cabinet maker who's getting his life back together after a nasty accident, while he's also thinking about others.
And now he's able to grip about 15 pounds.
Bruce Goebel is learning how to use his hand again after almost losing it in a horrifying accident.
Before it happened, I was screaming for somebody to try to come stop it.
His hand accidentally got locked into a sawing device used to make cabinets.
I knew what was going to happen. There was no getting out of the machine at that point. I couldn't reach the emergency stop.
In seconds, his hand was almost completely severed.
It wasn't painful. It was just, I guess I was in shock.
Can you feel me touching you here?
At Jefferson's Hand to Shoulder Center, orthopedic surgeon Rowena Macbeth says the team confronted a complicated challenge. Bruce had metal plates and screws in his wrist from a prior injury.
There's no way the surgery could have been done without removing it. That made it a little bit more nerve-wracking.
The 10-hour surgery to reattach Bruce's hand was a success.
When I woke up and I saw I had my hand, I was like, that's a victory right there. I have a hand.
It's now been 8 months, and Bruce is regaining the use of his hand.
I can move all my fingers. I now have touch sensation in all my extremities.
Much of the progress happened here in rehab. This is where Bruce had the idea to give back. He had his cabinet shop custom make some of the equipment.
It's neat to see other people using it because it's not just my benefit, it's for everybody.
The wood pieces mainly help patients with hand strength and mobility.
This was one of the first things I did once I was able to pinch.
One of the pieces is engraved to the place Bruce will always be grateful to, the Philadelphia Hand to Shoulder Center, and the feelings are mutual.
Bruce has given to us, I think, sometimes more than what we maybe gave to him.
I don't think so.
He's working hard. Now, Bruce says he is back to work, not with that saw, but back to the family business he loves as he continues to rehab his hand.
Wow.
Amazing story.
Inspiring.
The Hand Center at Jefferson says there's no case too difficult for them to handle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.